Oh, yes. Yes, we are back like I left something. Why wouldn't I be back? Let's get into some of these body cam reactions, man. Body cam POV is the channel, guys. A lot of people sent this to me, so I'm not going to say no names because I am going to miss somebody. When you get out of prison and instantly do this, now you know the Heavy Gantt channel is all about second chances, all about leaving your past behind, but it's not your past if you're currently doing the same thing in your present, y'all. I have not seen this. We're watching this together. If you're not here for the brilliant commentary, click the link in the description. Go on it, click it, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. You know I only do these videos for my audience. We not wasting no time, baby. Let's go. I am caffeinated and motivated. Let's get it.
Still inside?
Yes, but the bubbles are closed in the sitting room. But it came up and her pants is padded.
Okay. She put a shirt on, like under her shirt.
The guy that is watching the sitting room says he thinks she has a shirt on under her shirt.
Okay.
She has a pink shirt. He's not sure about the shirt, but under the pants she has on is actually padded.
Okay.
What?
Padded.
It's like stuff protruding from the pants.
Is she still wearing a black and white striped shirt?
Hey yo, at least she was trying, right? At least she's trying to steal, and she got something padded. At least she get an A for effort with me. Come on.
With a kind of a jeans pants with some puts on it.
Okay.
If anything you should have thought I see her.
You said she's in the fitting room?
No, you didn't know this year.
Okay. Okay.
Listen, you guys might have to leave her.
6, 7 central units on scene.
Hey.
Hey, where's she at?
She's in the line.
Okay, I see her. She's over here.
And all of her sensors just.
Okay. All right, ma'am. Let's put that down, okay?
Well,
I'm Officer Cornelison. Let's go ahead and put that down, okay?
What y'all talking about?
Set the rest of your clothes down. I'm going to talk to you over
ma'am, you are caught.
here, okay?
Okay. Ain't nothing on me.
Man.
Everything fell. These are mine. I'm just gonna check out. What shirt?
The shirt that you just lifted up.
I try to tell you, man, we in a simulation. Look, her shirt say legendary too.
What shirt? What shirt you talking about? This?
All right. You're padded right here.
Yeah, that's because I wasn't gonna steal nothing, sir. I promise you I wasn't.
Let's put it all down and let's go talk to you here, okay?
Okay, let's go.
All right.
Sorry, I wasn't gonna steal nothing.
Okay.
I was.
Come on over here. Let's come talk.
I'm gonna check it out.
Okay.
Please, y'all. They're
All right.
burn me. I don't want to steal.
Okay.
I know. I'm gonna go.
Look at everything.
It's okay, so
Look, she got a clown car in her jeans.
let's just leave what we got and let's go talk over here, okay?
Is there anything else on you?
No.
There's a...
Oh boy.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, y'all.
She wasn't gonna steal
I
nothing.
was
No.
gonna say, I promise you. That's why I ain't went out doing it. Like, I was so scared. But that's why I was acting like I was looking for a phone because I was like,
Anything else?
Let's see. I said I won't go to the dress room to take. I said I won't
What? Over here.
go. I said I won't go to the dress room to take everything out.
Hey. Your left butt.
I won't even go out to the store with you. I fuck shit for you. Please. I got 4 kids, y'all.
Oh
I couldn't
boy.
even feel it, y'all.
It's
probably,
right here.
huh?
I was wondering when she was gonna tell us about the kids. She had 4 kids. She knew that when she went in here. She knew that when she went in here. And it's unbelievable that she thinks she could have gotten that much stuff under her clothes and nobody was gonna notice.
Right here.
No, don't hold your pants.
I'm not. I wasn't. Right where? I made enough on you guys. I promise you, sir, I wasn't gonna go out the door. That's why I was skipped about the phone. That's why I was loud about my
494 to
phone.
84. Is that it?
Let's see.
Come on out here.
I've been on
84.
That's not what we're saying, okay? That's not what we're saying.
Warn me, y'all.
Look, that's not what we're saying. Just talk to me.
Please.
Look, you're talking to me right now, okay?
I know,
We're not
just-
talking to him, okay? If you could, Rohan, would you just get all of that stuff up? Is that what's in the buggy? Okay.
Yeah, please. What's your name? Kendra.
Kendra, do you have your license on you?
No.
No. What's your date
I
of
don't
birth,
want to go back to
Kendra?
prison. 88.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Well-
88. Wow, this woman was born in 88, man. I'm older than this woman. And she said she don't want to go back. She didn't say jail. She said prison.
What were you in prison with before? What were you in prison for before?
I was in prison for shoplifting, sir.
Okay.
Come on,
I don't know
man.
why. I learned my lesson. That's why I really
Ah,
tried, like, acting like I was looking for a phone or whatever.
man.
You know what I'm saying? I was acting like I was looking for a phone because I was so scared,
man,
y'all.
mom blew it. Mom blew it.
I was so scared. Please, y'all. I'm going to jail.
This ain't yours.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so
Yo,
sorry.
she's so used to stealing. So used to stealing. If you went and had to do prison time for stealing, you're not good at stealing. And here you are again. If she just got out of prison, this means she on probation. Ain't got no business stealing. About to get jammed up for stealing again. You do not have the ministry of theft. Ma'am, find a church home.
So what's the deal?
Please, y'all. Can y'all please just pardon me? Y'all want
Kendra.
bad, sir. Please.
Go ahead. Kendra, bring him down.
Yeah, I was so scared to go out the door, y'all.
Kendra.
I was so scared to go out the door.
Okay. Stop. Stop it. Okay. Chill out.
Please, Lord. Please, Jesus.
What were you doing?
Huh?
What were you doing?
What I doing?
Yeah.
I was
your
acting
intent?
like I got the phone. Huh?
What were you doing with all those clothes stuffed in your pants?
In my pants, I was just trying some stuff on, so I was just stuffing. I didn't. My intention was to probably try to get steal.
Okay.
But I was
Yeah.
so scared and nervous that I was acting telling her that I was helping me for a phone because I was going to go speak to this one, just take it all out. And that's on like 4 kids, y'all. That's on God and the truth. I would have been out the door. Like I had a history of shoplifting. I went to prison for shoplifting like
How many times have you been arrested for shoplifting?
4
4?
times. When
You're on probation?
I'm on parole.
Oh, you're on parole for shoplifting?
And that's gonna violate me, so they're gonna send me to prison.
So why?
Yes, because you keep stealing. Ma'am, you got 4 kids and you keep stealing in spite of getting caught, in spite of never getting away with it. Or she probably has stolen previously and gotten away with it. But you went and had to do prison time for stealing, and here you are stealing. Yeah, they need to lock you up because you're not learning.
Why are we doing this, Kendra?
Easy, y'all.
Talk to us honestly, okay? Why are we doing
Honestly,
this?
okay, this what I'm doing this. My baby got a dance coming up that week.
Ah,
I don't
that
even
ain't
feel
why.
Your baby got a what?
a dance coming up.
Oh,
I stay in Everton, Georgia. She danced these.
please do.
Ma'am, that is not why you're stealing. You not stealing for your kids. See, that whole Robin Hood-esque tale that she's getting ready to tell to explain why she's stealing again, it's not gonna work, man. You are just living the life of a low-level state criminal. And that's all they're gonna do is lock you up.
To these girls or whatever. And I basically I'll try to get the money up and pay the thing, y'all. You can call my mom, you ask her.
So you were taking the clothes. Why?
Huh?
Why were you taking the clothes?
I had like basically was I was intentionally trying to pay something for my baby.
You were going to pay for
dad.
some of them, not all of them.
So were
No, I was gonna pay for that.
Were you gonna say? Are you
I was gonna pay for that.
So just slow down, okay? Let me go over it with you, okay? So were you saying that you were going to the things that you were maybe intending to take? You were trying to sell them.
I
got you. I got you. But you were trying. But listen to me. You were gonna sell them so you could pay off your daughter's dance. Is that what it was?
No,
And then
no, it
like
ain't.
most of gas.
That is not why she's stealing. And this how I tell you she's just so bad at crime, and this is not her ministry. She got no business living this type of lifestyle. Here she is talking. Ain't nothing to be said. They got you on the cameras, pulling everything out your clothes, pulling everything out your jeans. It ain't nothing you can say to clear you, ma'am. Be quiet.
Like, no, I'm just struggling right now.
Just life hood stuff.
So listen to me, okay?
Stealing
Listen,
again.
it's time to be honest.
Yo,
Okay?
been out a month and here you are doing the same exact crime that locked you up. Ain't learned nothing in prison. Ain't even learned how to be a better criminal.
All right. Well, I'm just telling you. It's time to be honest. You did what you did. Now we have to deal with it. Okay. So, just tell us what
Huh?
you're saying that you went to.
I was not gonna steal them.
But you just said that you were gonna take those clothes to help pay for your daughter's dance.
No, I said, you said, why is I doing this? I said, my baby got a dance next week. I said, I was gonna try to pay for her dance out for some of this stuff. I would have bought this. I could have bought that stuff I had in my
Kendra,
hand, right?
do you remember about 5 minutes, about 2 minutes ago when you said
Pay for my baby dance.
your intention, you think that your intention probably was to steal them?
I didn't. My intention was
Oh boy.
to probably try to get steal.
You don't.
No,
You
I
remember
don't
saying
remember
that?
that. I remember
Okay.
saying it is that I
Go
was
ahead.
I was scared that I would play like I would my intention to go back to the dressing room and take that stuff out of me. Whatever I tried on or whatever I had, you know what I'm saying, tried them on. My intention was to take that stuff back out of me. That's why I had her. That's why I had her with me looking for it. But I was gonna ask her. I even asked her to not go back to the dressing room. I said before I leave, I'm like, I go.
Ain't none of that even important. Ain't all what she talk about ain't even important, ma'am. They got you red-handed.
To the dressing room. She like, just go pack your things before we close. I was not finna go out the door with them clothes, sir. I was scared. Like, it was on my heart. This is my first time stealing, trying to steal anything or put anything on me since I've been out of prison, Lord.
How long have you been out? A month, you said?
No, I've been out since November.
Since
And I've been
November?
working ever since.
Where do you work at?
I work in Everton. I work in Hartwell. I work at Nesta Perina, but I live in
Okay.
Everton.
I'm from Hartwell. My mom's from Elberton, so I know.
You know about
I
Perina?
know all about
Yeah,
it.
okay, that's where I work at. And I live in Everton County.
You good here for a second?
Yeah.
Yeah, burn me.
Here, stay over here, Kendra. Stay over here. Talk to me, okay?
Yeah,
So,
please, just burn me.
look. We don't know what's gonna happen, okay? There's a lot of stuff that we got to talk to you about, okay? First of all, we got to figure out how much all of that was gonna be, okay? Second of all,
I didn't steal all this.
listen to me, okay?
Yeah, you
Disguising
did.
clothes underneath your clothes, stuffing them down. And I know that you're going to say that you do not remember saying this, but I have it on body cam, okay? You 2.5 minutes ago saying that you think your intention
Are you wanting to prosecute?
probably was to take it.
To take
And then
them out.
and then you explained
Why did that, sir? I said I was
and
scared
then
to go out
you
the door to
explained and then you explained that it was because of your daughter's dance, which we're trying to be reasonable with you. We're trying to be gentle with you, okay?
I don't want to.
I understand.
Listen, they're trying to give you more rope to hang yourself, ma'am, because you already caught.
That. But
This is gonna send me back to prison. They're gonna take me away from my kids for 2, 3 years. I ain't even go out the door with it. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna take me away from my kids, y'all. I promise you.
Okay, but what does that explain? Is that you're about to have to sit down for several years because again, you're not good at stealing. What does that tell you? That the risk of having to sit down for several years and be away from your kids again, ma'am, you only been out for a month. And it wasn't enough. It was worth the risk.
They give me they give me a ticket. I can pay it.
so listen, in Clark County, okay, there's a couple of different things here. Are you listening to me? Are you following?
Yeah, I don't want
Okay, because I need you to listen to everything I'm saying, okay?
My kids again. I do.
I need you to listen to everything I'm saying, okay? So in Clark County, the option for a citation is a thing. But first of all, you have a criminal history, a deep criminal history with shoplifting.
See?
Second of all, if it's over $500, then
It's a felony anyway.
then
It'll be a felony anyway.
the
sir.
citation isn't a possibility.
It's
Okay?
gonna be a felony anyway.
So that's
sir.
what we're trying to work out, okay? But I need you to simmer down
But I
because you're
didn't-
starting to
I-
make me.
Listen, all this stuff I had on me. That I didn't still. I didn't have. You see, I didn't have all that on me. I had all that in my hand. The stuff that I had a shirt right here.
Ain't none of this even relevant. I ain't have it on me. I had it in my hand. Okay. Like, why would that even work? Why would that even work as an explanation? I didn't steal it. I don't have it on me. I just have it in my hand.
A shirt right here. But I had like 4 items in my right here, sir. She can tell you all that stuff I had on me. She helped me. I was dropping it. She would help me pick it up right there. I didn't stuff all that stuff on me, sir. Oh God, I did.
Oh, now you're
Oh
telling
God,
the
I did.
truth. Okay.
God, I did, y'all.
All right.
Please, Lord. Please, I don't want to go to jail for shoplifting,
You
Lord.
have no problem going to jail. Okay, you don't get out of prison and be out for a month and do the very same thing that would send you back to prison for a number of years if you care anything about going to prison. What you're seeing right here, guys, is somebody that has learned how to function while they're incarcerated. So it ain't that big of a deal to go have to sit down for a little bit. You can keep living how you're living.
Please, Lord.
Look,
All that stuff.
there's a lot of people around.
So she had a bunch of merchandise in her
Let's not keep yelling. There's a lot of people out here, okay?
pants and in her shirt.
Let's not keep yelling because this is just going to make more people stay.
I'm gonna have to have you go ahead and do a search for me. I'd appreciate it.
Okay?
Lord, please help me, kids, Lord.
Kendra, stand up. Talk to me, okay? Look, you're a grown up, okay? Let's stand up.
I just want to pray, Lord.
Oh no, praying
Thank
ain't
you.
gonna help you now.
You did this yourself.
I'm aware. I'm aware.
I got you. Stand up.
I gotta search to walk over here.
Sir, I didn't help out at all.
Okay. Go with her.
Let's finish blowing your fire.
Go ahead.
Ma'am, you don't have a lot of stuff in my hand.
Come on. Stop talking.
All right, we're over here to be a little bit more discreet, so I gotta search you. Keep your hands up. No, face me. Hands up like that.
I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to leave my
Okay,
kids.
well, listen to me.
The door with the man.
It don't matter if you left. It's the fact that you did it.
No, because I had some right here.
Okay. Well, stop. Keep your hands up.
I mean, they're gonna have to. They probably gonna have to like take her someplace, have her take all these clothes off because she probably got something else hid, man.
Can you be still, please?
Yeah.
So be still.
I'm sorry.
If Officer Teets says it again, I'm gonna put you in handcuffs while she searches you, okay?
No, I'm trying to. I don't
You're not
want to.
trying to be still. Either you're high as you just don't know how to be still,
Oh,
or
I
you're just not
don't do.
listening.
I don't do no.
Nah, I don't know.
Well, then be
Hey, I'm
still.
looking at the snuffleupagus lashes and I'm looking at her eyes, man. I don't know. I think she may, guys. I don't know. Because for real, that's the type of thing that a person addicted to drugs may do. Okay, just got out of prison. You do the same stuff to get you. That is kind of crackish. I don't know.
Period. Sir, man. Y'all from Clark County?
I am.
So what they say, sir? How about they said?
All right, turn around.
So I can't talk.
Turn around. Keep your arms up. Did I tell you to turn around?
Oh.
Stay.
Jesus. Yeah, she jumpy. Hey, she may be on that dope, man.
I could have dressed her. I could have.
Or you could have just not shoplifted and we wouldn't have to do this.
I didn't shoplift, man.
Did you stuff stuff in your pants?
What they said?
Yeah, that's shoplifting.
To not go out the door.
So typically, my intentions when I go to stores, I don't shove stuff in my pants and then pull it out at the register. So
Right.
that's just not a common behavior.
The manager that was standing behind you,
Yeah.
he said, I don't know if he told you all that, but he said that she wanted to fight him last time that she was here.
What?
Oh, really?
He was saying stay close to
Uh-oh.
her.
Uh-oh.
Nothing else? No other merchandise?
Not that I could find.
You are an adult. You have decided to come in here and do this. We all make mistakes, right? But you are an adult. So the time for like the crying and stuff,
No,
you
I'm
can't be
just
doing that right
praying.
now, okay? Because you got to start talking to us.
So tell me one more time. Okay. Don't lie to me. I already know that you came in here with the intent to steal that. Otherwise, you wouldn't have concealed them items, right? So, how about you be a little truthful with me, and let me kind of figure this out. So go ahead and tell me why you came here.
Hey, you
Okay.
are.
To buy some stuff. My baby got her. She dance with these dancing dolls people.
Mm-hmm.
I came here to buy some stuff.
Okay.
But in the thing trying to buy some stuff, I stole some stuff.
Hey, yo, I think she owns something, y'all.
But my heart was so heavy. My heart was so thinking about my kids. Like, I even asked her, can I go back to the dressing room? Because I was going to.
Yeah.
That's what she should have did. That's what you should have did. If you had a crisis of conscience, the best thing you could have did is took the stuff out and left it right there. And even then you may get a charge because the intent was to steal. So they don't know if you have a crisis of conscience or, you know what I mean, you just don't want to get caught.
Well, she said, no, go. You can ask her. She said, no, go pay for your items before we close. Because she kept telling me, I check just for your phone. I even made up a lie that I lost my phone just so I can stay in here if I could take the stuff off me. Because I was scared. I couldn't walk out there, though, y'all. I just be here prison time. I don't get off parole until November. You feel me? I know I got
Till November?
Yeah,
See?
I know I got a history.
See?
Oh, shoplifting, y'all.
Come
If I go
on.
to jail today,
Kendra.
I'm going back to prison.
Yep.
It's already there.
It's already there.
Yeah, not yet.
We already know it's felony.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
It's a felony anyway.
Mhm.
But all that stuff, sir. I had all this stuff on me. I had like 2 shirts in my bra.
why? I understand what you're telling me. That you wanted to take the stuff.
I wanted to.
I get that.
When I was registered, my teacher was taking this stuff out. Oh, sorry.
I'm going to ask you questions.
Okay.
Okay? So, I already know that you're saying that you had the intent to put that stuff back.
And that was
Why did you come here in the first place? Why did you want to come steal?
No, I didn't come here to steal.
Okay. So at what point did you decide that you were going to try to conceal these items?
She knew she was going to steal when she pulled up. Okay, there is no such thing as, man, I wasn't planning on stealing, but now I'm just going to take everything. Like, that's a real thief, man.
Items. At what point did you try to start stuffing stuff in your pants?
At what point?
Yeah.
Yes.
When I was trying,
she
when I
owns
was trying
something, y'all.
stuff on.
Yeah, you were
I was
trying
trying
stuff
stuff
on,
on,
and that's
yeah.
when you started
I was
putting stuff in.
Yeah, I think she owns something, y'all.
I was trying the items on, sir.
Okay. All right.
I was.
Go ahead and put your hands behind your back.
Hands behind the
So you're under arrest for
dishonest
shoplifting,
brisket, ma'am.
okay? It is felony.
The
Okay.
thieving brisket must be secured.
94 Central 1095.
How many times?
3.
Yeah, so this are four convictions.
Oh, please.
Let me ask you this, okay? We've already searched you. I already know that you ain't got nothing else on you. All right? So let me ask you this.
Please.
Are your kids here?
Mm-mm.
Did you come alone?
I got dropped off.
You got dropped off?
Of course.
Somebody was gonna come get you? Is there any personal property that you have with you?
I don't think so.
No?
My money.
Your money? Where's that at?
Took them up there.
In your bra?
Where was it in your bra? 'Cause I didn't feel any money in your bra.
They probably dropped out at the register.
Well, I'll send an officer over there to look for it, okay? Right now you are under arrest for felony shoplifting, okay? Let's go out here.
That bag of stuff or the bucky of stuff that has her clothes and all that stuff in it. Did y'all find any cash in it? No cash at all.
I was the one who did it. There was nothing else in there.
Okay, I'm gonna just search.
Rohan, would you like her barred? Huh? All right, go ahead and tell her how long she's barred for.
I'm back here for 2 years.
Okay. All right.
That's the only.
Hey, asking why they press charges, man. Why are you in here stealing?
She had another pair of shorts over there
Why wouldn't she?
behind the counter.
Send him a pair of shorts to add to that ticket.
Lesbian.
How much was it before the shorts?
$700 something. Yeah, yes, the
Okay, it's felony anyway, so it's fine.
Yes,
Thank y'all.
I know.
How much I said this store add up to such all this stuff I did not keep in my phone.
Over $700.
Trust me, they lied.
Hey, you going back to jail for $700. You taking the mama away from them children for $700.
No, I have an itemized list.
But listen, come on now. You know I didn't have no $600 stuff in my phone. Y'all got out.
Listen, I don't know how much that stuff costs. They
I'm gonna beat these.
Okay, that's
I did
fine.
not steal anything.
Okay, all right.
I mean, and even if you beat it, ma'am, I mean, it's impossible. Like, who is your lawyer if you beat this? Okay, but even if you beat it, you would just steal again and then go to jail and get caught. So yeah, man, I don't need to see this no more. God bless Kendra. Kendra is gonna need all the help she can get. You know what I mean? Until she get deliverance for whatever it is she dealing with, she gonna keep going in and out of jail. Body cam POV has the best officers, man. Do you hear? You know what I mean? You see a lot of the same cops. It's the Georgia area. They do a real good job with people. Very calm, very patient. But anyway, coincidentally, this next video is also in Georgia. It's in Dunwoody. Crime Cam Now is the channel. And for some reason, Atlanta seems to be the land of the scammer. And that's what this says. Shout out to JT, the pocket watcher. He didn't send this to me, but, you know, he specializes in scamming and grifting and, specializes in exposing scamming and grifting, especially in our community, or what you would call affinity scamming. Anyway, guys, Scammers Hotel stay was going great until police knocked. Have not seen this. We are watching this together. If you're not here for the brilliant commentary, why are you still on this channel? Y'all said y'all wanted longer videos, so here we go. Yeah, let's go ahead and get to it, guys. Ain't no wasting time. Let's go.
So, quick question before you. I've had to deal with something like this before. Are they using somebody's account to use rewards points and then checking in under that person's?
Correct.
Okay. All right. I think I might have an idea as to what's going on. There's somebody that they probably that they paid over social media, and then they booked a hotel room for them using this person's account. Okay.
Gotcha. Because at first, you just kind of thought that it might have been just a lovely quarrel, and that someone is just mad, and you know,
Gotcha.
I just want you out my life, and blah blah blah. You know, so either way, it is what it is. Thank you, gentlemen, and I guess lady, for coming as quickly as you did. He's here, so
Room 433.
yes, sir.
All right.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Hotel security.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Smith?
Yeah.
Hey, step out in the hallway. Look, I got the police officers here.
What's up, buddy?
Explain something to you.
Come on over here. Come on over here. Turn around for me real quick. Right now you're being detained, okay? What I do? We'll explain to you here in a minute.
Grab your phone.
Detained for what?
We'll explain it here in a second.
We about to see.
I literally just got here. I know. Give me a second. What? Go ahead and let him know.
Hey, this officer look like Tiger Woods in the face. Come on.
Okay. So,
Officer
hotel
Tiger.
call us because you're checking in using somebody else's.
Somebody booked my hotel for me.
Okay, real quick.
sorry.
Did you pay somebody over social media to book you a hotel room?
No, sir.
No, who'd you pay?
I didn't pay anybody.
You just said somebody booked you a hotel room.
Yeah, my management.
Your management?
Yes.
Okay. Who's your management?
LSC.
Who?
LSC?
LSC?
Yeah.
You remember the name on the account?
No, we can go down and find out that information, who booked the room.
Who would have, at your company or at your management, would have booked you the room?
My assistant.
What's their name?
Rory.
Rory?
Yeah.
That person who's calling you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Robert, come in.
Ask them if it was a Rory
Who's
on
in
the
there?
account.
Okay.
What's up with you? Huh? Who's in there with you? Nobody's in there with me. You just by yourself? Yes, sir.
Front desk, come in.
Like I said, it could be a misunderstanding. It was just,
Yeah, I don't know.
like I said, we've had this before, and it ended up being something. So we're just.
Hey, and I will say, I don't know what we're about to find out with the young man, but I will say, like within the hip hop, rap community, yeah, it'd be a whole bunch of people that be scamming, man. So I mean, maybe he ain't know nothing about it, but it is very prevalent. Come on.
Robert, front desk.
Just trying to take precautions. That's all.
Why I
The
asked you that
hotel.
very direct question.
Right. I understand.
Right now, you're not under arrest. You're just detained for now. So
Okay.
until we figure out what else is going on. Well, sorry this is happening, man.
Man, I really just got here.
I know.
I wish you would have said something when I was downstairs or something like that.
Well, it's because
weird.
they don't really typically know. Like with stuff like that, it's kind of fishy. 'Cause
I'm
most
saying,
of-
what happened though?
So basically, they're thinking that obviously when you walked in, you were using somebody else's rewards account when you checked in into the hotel.
What?
I don't know if that makes sense. So we've had that happen before, and ended up being something. So that's why we're here. And they call this because they think it's
That's crazy.
like
They saw you checking in under somebody else's name, pretty much.
My name is on the reservation.
Is it on the reservation?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, something about them seeing somebody else's name on it kind of resulted in a call.
I was second string under the reservation. That's probably why. I don't know.
Now, I got what they gave us, which is you were using somebody's membership account to, check in the reservation with.
Yeah, like if your name ain't nowhere and it's somebody else's name and you don't know that person, young man, you are cooked already.
Or book the reservation with. But that's what I call it. I'm sure he's just funny.
Yeah, we were talking about it.
So what brought you down here?
Oh, work. I'm a graphic designer, rapper, creative director.
I guess you want to work with like a company, but you like contractor?
Yeah, I got contracted to a tour agency.
To a tour agency?
Yeah, ATURE.
Okay.
Officers went to the front desk to verify the name on the reservation, as the suspect claimed his management team had made the booking on his behalf.
Can you tell us what account it was booked under?
Did y'all prefer just a screenshot of just all overall information? I can put that out for you.
How y'all end up knowing that he was there?
So he checked in with me.
Right.
Earlier today, there was a notice that came in to us, essentially, identity fraud, where apparently this has happened before with this individual's account, where this individual was able to check in with his
Information.
The same person?
Same person.
And you did speak with the individual that,
Correct.
I guess, had the fraud stuff going on?
Just simply asking for, the type of card that we're using is the card that's on file. Yes, because we haven't noted the same to use the card on file. From there, his ID checked with the company name that is attached to the folio. And there, this instructor just going out to the room. There, we're all going to be coming out to get arrested.
Gets called.
Yes. So let me grab that out.
Thank you.
If you wanted to write on there the company name.
And that's the
And like if all of this paperwork, if none of it goes back to him, he's cooked.
guest that's upstairs right now,
He's
not
cooked.
knowing on this.
And here, not only is he cooked, let me say this too, because I seen one of these body cams like years ago where it was the same type of situation. They got the room with a stolen credit card. Okay, so when the police come to the door, they got guns in the room, other people's identity in the room. If I'm not mistaken, they had dope in the room. They had a whole bunch of other stuff in the room too. So I wonder how smart this young man was. Let's see.
So the company guest, his name is W-A-S-I-L-A-H Smith. S-M-I-T-H.
This guy's a Smith. So this is the guest that's upstairs?
Yes.
Okay. And then who is David? Is it David Hart?
Dave D. Hart is the one that is
Does he have a company name of his own business on there? Or is it just Dave D. Hart?
It's just his name. That's one of his profile information with us.
I guess it says somebody named Warren, but would that name would be on there at all?
Actually, I'm confident just with like that small conversation and know homeboy's cooked. Let's scoot forward a little bit.
Hey, officer, that where he's been getting email alerts that there have been multiple people checking in various.
Just in case we missed something.
Hello?
Hey, Officer Hanson.
Hey.
Hey, so basically what we gathered was that Mr. Dave D. Hart, Paul phoned into the hotel at the front desk and basically made us aware that there was a guest, Mr. Smith, Wasala, I believe. Mr. Smith was attempting to check in under his points.
Okay.
And that he did not know who Mr. Smith was. And apparently he has been a victim of identity theft where he's been getting email alerts that there have been multiple people checking in in various different locations using his points. So I spoke with Mr. Dehart earlier about 3 p.m. this afternoon, and he basically wanted to press charges
Hell
for
yeah.
whoever that person was.
Absolutely.
I read this man's leadership, and what we believe is that maybe his information was sold. So I don't know how Mr. Smith or Mrs. Smith, how they tie into that, but they are there at the hotel. We allowed them to check in because we wanted this process to happen.
Okay.
So we can just get more intel about
We can catch you.
how they even came about his profile, how they even came in contact with his points, because he is alleging that this is fraud.
Okay.
Ms. Ty, do you know who's all under the reservation?
Yes. So the primary reservation was under Mr. Dave Dehart,
Mm-hmm.
and then the accompanying guest was Wasala Smith.
Mm-hmm.
And when he contacted us, he said that he was concerned about our safety because the guest that sold his identity in Cleveland, I guess when they were approached by the front desk, that they opened fire in the lobby. So I spoke with
really?
Lieutenant in Cleveland, and that's not entirely true about what happened. There was no open, no firearms discharged inside the lobby. It was an isolated incident that did take place on their campus, but they have not, since it's an open investigation, they haven't been able to identify who the suspects are yet. So again, I don't know if Mr. Smith is affiliated with what took place on Valentine's Day in Cleveland. I think for Mr. Dehart, he just wants to get this issue resolved, and that there are multiple suspects.
Do you have Mr. Dehart's like date of birth or anything like that?
I don't have his date of birth, but let me pull over to the side. Maybe I can find his phone number because they put it in an email.
That's fine.
And that he's claiming that it's fraud, and he, under no circumstances, has any affiliation with Mr. Smith.
He's cooked.
Okay.
He's cooked.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Montgomery. We will give you a call if we have any other questions for you.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
All right. Wasila. All right. I'm gonna read you something. All right. What this is your Miranda rights. Okay. You have the right to remain silent. This being said, do you wish to talk to me?
I mean, yeah, I don't have a problem talking to you. Am I going to jail? I'm going to jail?
I just need like a yes or no.
Yeah, it's looking like that. It's looking like that, young man.
If you want.
I'm sorry. Repeat the question. My head.
No, I'm saying. So you understand your rights, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you wish to speak to me?
Yes.
Okay. So the thing that we're confused about is if you're this assistant manager, whoever this is, booked the hotel for you. Why didn't he or she put it under his name so that way?
Right.
It'd be more efficient that way instead of putting it under another person's name. Officer. Who have no knowledge. This person that you're under the reservation, he has no knowledge of you even being on there.
What?
Mm-hmm. And that.
Hey, yo. I may give him a Tubi award for that. Let me rewind that back. May give him a Tubi award for that. What? He should have took his glasses off. Like, what? Hold on.
He put it under his name.
Watch him.
So that way, it'd be more efficient that way instead of putting it under another person's name. Officer. Who have no knowledge. This person that you're under the reservation, he has no knowledge of you even being on there.
What?
Mm-hmm. And that.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sorry.
Afterwards, you can, express your feelings to me, which is fine. So,
Tubi
like I said,
award
he has no
goes
knowledge
to-
of you being under the reservation, and obviously he called in earlier around 1 p.m. saying that somebody was possibly using his information and all that good stuff.
What the fuck are
So,
you getting into, man?
So I don't know what who did this for you. I know. Listen to me, boss. I don't know who did this to you or what happened, but this is what we're trying to figure out, and it's super odd that, like I said, it would be one thing if he booked it under his name, whoever this is that got the room for you.
I mean, I was just getting the itinerary. I fly by myself, so.
No, I got you. So it'd be different if he did that under his name and then said that you were the secondary on it, which you could book the hotel.
They didn't even give me any name. They just told me to go check in at this hotel.
You didn't find that kind of fishy?
To go to what?
They didn't give you anything like somebody's name that they checked it under, and then you just went.
No, because they said my name is on the reservation, so that's the only name I needed to check in.
Okay. Who did you say that checked it in under?
You at downstairs?
No, I'm saying who did the room all this for you? Like the room.
Oh, my management, yeah.
What's his name?
Team. Rory.
Do you have his phone number on your phone?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it okay that we can talk to him?
I mean, yeah, but this is
on your phone.
This is how you know he lying. This is how you know he lying, because if you're an artist and you're checking into a hotel, your management gives you the check-in details. Hey, go check in here or whatever. And now you have this problem. Ain't the first thing you gonna do is get on the horn to your manager. Hey, man, what's going on? Very, very hesitant. Young man is very, very hesitant. Look at him.
So that's the only name I needed to check in.
Okay. Who did you say that checked it in under?
You at downstairs?
No, I'm saying who did the room all this for you? Like the room.
Oh, my management, yeah.
What's his name?
Team. Rory.
Do you have his phone number on your phone?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it okay that we can talk to him?
I mean, yeah, but this is
on
I'm
your
trying to
phone.
figure out
I
what's,
mean, you can be here.
Now I want to know what's going on.
So why wouldn't you want to get on the phone with dude, holler at dude, scream, cuss him out, and have him up there like, hey, man, talk to the police right now? Why wouldn't you do that, sir?
Now I want to know what the fuck they got me into.
Right, that's what we're trying to figure out. What happened?
Yeah,
so is it okay if we can talk to Rory?
Yeah, I guess so. What the fuck is going on, though?
Yeah,
so
boy,
we can see what exactly he did, or how he ended up getting this person's actual name. Who is?
And the best thing the young man could do is to shut up. Shut up. You're caught. You're busted. The only thing you can do is make it worse for yourself, man. Be quiet.
The owner of the account and the reservation. What's your password?
0. You can just press call back. He should be calling me.
Okay.
I believe that was Rory.
Yeah.
You want me to talk to him?
No.
Of course.
Please leave your message for 81630.
You got somebody else's number with no? No.
Who's AO? The team though. You don't have anybody else.
I mean, I have somebody else from the team, but it's not my day-to-day though.
See, this is what you will be doing if this was legit. You would be all on IG. You would be all on Facebook. You would be all on of every TikTok, every social media application. If this man is in management, if this man is your agent or manager and deals with managing artists, he is accessible. Okay, this is how you know this man is lying.
You know what I mean?
Who's this AO?
AO, that's my friend.
Not a friend of Rory?
No. He was actually downstairs. I was headed downstairs. Leave.
Meanwhile, a supervisor arrived on the scene and began asking questions that the suspect was unable to clearly answer.
Right now?
I don't know at the time.
When you gonna go downstairs to meet this person?
Literally, as soon as I got up here, I was just about to leave. When you guys knocked on the door, I literally just stepped my foot.
So that person's downstairs right now?
They probably there.
Why would they do that?
I don't know. I've been up here for a minute without any explanation. They don't know.
So right now, you are under arrest. I'm still investigating it. So for right now, I'm getting more information with the the actual account holder and see if they can give me more information on what's going on with his account. And then I'll tell you all your official charges then, okay? But I'll try to get in contact with the, what is it, Rory? Rory?
It ain't no Rory.
We'll try to call him.
Is it a Rory? Okay, and if it's a Rory, is he the one who did this? Is he the one that booked this room? It probably is a Rory, and he probably ain't got nothing to do with this.
See if he answers again, and then get his side of the story, and then we'll go from there, okay?
So they Mirandized you, right? Okay. What's your first name?
Wasila.
Look at me. I can't understand what you said.
Wasila.
Wasila?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, can we go in the room? Is that
He doesn't have his key, so the room's locked.
Why don't you have a key?
Huh. I wonder what else is in the room. They about to find out. I wonder what else is in the room, y'all. They are about to find out. Okay, how smart is this young man? Let's see.
In the room that you're staying in.
It's in the room. I literally just walked up. I seen security and I walked out the room. I didn't know what was going on.
Okay. So, how often do you stay in a room that is paid for through rewards or whatever it is?
Not very often, sir. I have a home.
So when you stay at a hotel, how do you pay for that hotel?
With my card.
What kind of card is it?
A debit card.
Okay.
All right.
So, how was this room done?
I walked in. I gave them my ID. They asked for a card for incidentals. I said, okay. I had to wait, transfer my money, sat down a second, give them my card.
But how was this room rented?
From my management company.
Who's your management company?
A tour.
To who?
A tour.
A tour?
He said LSC previously. That's what he said previously. I could be wrong, but I think he said LSC previously.
Tour.
A-T-U. Spell that for me.
A-T-U-R-E.
Okay. And then who from there is like, do you have a specific person you talk to?
Yes, I gave them the person.
And that person is not answering the phone?
No.
Which is not a very good manager.
No.
Do you have issues trying to get a hold of your manager in times of need?
Sometimes. I've had.
Because, I mean, that kind of not be a very good manager out there. What are you doing here in Atlanta?
Creative direction, artist development, artist, creative director, graphic designer, do merchandise.
No, what are you doing in Atlanta?
In
I'm
Atlanta.
supposed to be going to a studio session tomorrow to fill out some artists for their album and do the merchandise.
Where is that at?
I don't have the itinerary yet. I was going to get it in the morning.
Man, this boy lying.
They said it's tomorrow night.
You just came down to Atlanta, and how long are you staying down here till?
I'm supposed to be here till Friday morning.
Okay, what information do you have about this room? Do you have a text message, an email? What?
We handle everything through call. They normally just call me.
You got a master key for the room.
So you have something you wrote down?
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? You got a master key for the room. They're about to get in that room and see what's in there.
Saying that your name is on the room?
You saying that my name is on the room?
Yeah.
I mean, they have no reservation. My name is on the reservation.
Do you have a reservation number?
No, they told me to go to the front desk.
So you told them that your name is
Wasila Smith, and I
Wasila
expected them
Smith,
to look up my reservation from there.
and they found the reservation under your name,
Yes, sir.
with nobody else's name in there, I guess?
They never said anything about anybody else. They never asked me about anybody else's name or anything. He asked for my ID, I gave him my ID.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right.
Well, there's nothing about anybody else, and you just
No,
handled
he
this over
never,
the
he
phone?
never, that was the guy that took me in. He never mentioned anybody. He didn't ask me about
And
anybody else.
you never sit there and have any information to. What if they didn't have your name in the system? Then what you do?
Right.
And I would wait, and I would call someone.
Who?
You call your manager who's not answering the phone.
Right.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
There you go.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yep.
Pretty crazy.
A hotel employee returned with new information, and the suspect began blaming him for not warning him about the reservation requirements or asking for ID. However, the excuse didn't hold up as more fraudulent details began to emerge.
Hey, yo, because let me ask you, right? Like, how is that an argument? Hey, you should ask for my ID. Oh, you should have caught that I was doing fraud at the front desk, and because you didn't catch it, well, then I get to stay here for free and not get charged. That's not even an argument.
So, did y'all have some, I guess, general
Sir,
questions
did you say
about?
something you never told me about anybody or anything, or I didn't know, or I gave you my ID, and
Okay, so ID is obviously for the accompanying guest, not for the actual guest on the room.
you didn't say anything about anybody being on the room. I didn't have literally
Okay,
no.
so how it works, sir, is that if your name is added to a room,
Right.
your name comes up in our search.
That's the only thing I knew about, sir, was my name.
But let me finish
I'm
talking.
sorry.
Okay, so according to this gentleman here, he's part of some entertainment group, you know, and he's here and his manager, obviously this is just, person here is supposed to be taking care of the stay. The only thing that was authorized on Mr. DeHart's profile was his credit card for $45. And that's to cover for incidentals, which normally.
So,
Yes, sir.
Mr. DeHart's credit card was used to pay for the incidentals.
Correct, because it's also being noted here to use credit card on file. Okay, so from there.
What credit, you said you used a credit card?
I told him to charge my card,
What card is that?
my Cash App card.
Where's that at?
I don't have it right now.
Okay, so how did this Cash App card get used?
I told him to charge it. My manager has
Okay,
my
listen,
manager has my.
I'm trying to paint this to where you can understand it, because obviously you're not understanding. Do you have a piece of plastic that is rectangular shaped that says Cash App on it, that has your name on it?
Not with me, no.
Where is that at?
Of course not.
Why would it not be here with you?
Because I left it, I was using different
That
cards.
makes no sense.
I have other cards, sir.
Okay, what cards do you have with you? Do you have cards on your person?
No.
Do you have cards in your room?
They about to find out.
Yeah.
Is that a yes?
Yeah.
In your room?
Yeah.
You have a wallet?
How'd you have his ID?
Do you have a way to get inside your room?
Yes, key to that.
Crazy, no.
So you have a credit card and stuff inside your room?
Yeah, sir.
I'm sorry to interrupt y'all.
No, you're fine, you're fine.
Here we go.
Come on in here, bud. Figure out your stuff.
Come on in here, bud.
So where is your wallet inside here? Just tell me where it is, so you're not just grabbing stuff, 'cause I don't know what you got.
I'm
Right.
confused right now.
No, it's not too confusing to sit there and figure out where your credit
Boy,
card is.
you should have just went, got you an Airbnb. You should have got you a Motel 6 and a Econo Lodge. Whatever you thought you was going to save by doing this is going to cost you more, young man.
Listen to what I'm telling you.
I'm literally trying to find it.
Literally stop grabbing stuff like I told you.
Okay.
Do I know you?
No,
Of course
sir.
not.
Do you know me?
No, sir.
Have we ever ate dinner together?
No, sir.
So since we don't know each other, I don't know who you are and what you do, correct?
Yes, sir.
Do I know if you have any weapons inside this room?
No, sir.
Do you know if I have any weapons inside this room? That answer would be yes, because I do. Because I carry one of them at work. Okay? So I know at least one person inside this room, plus 4 others that have weapons in this room. I don't know you. I don't want you grabbing in the bags.
Okay.
You follow me?
Yes, sir.
That's why I asked a simple question. Where is or where would your wallet be?
I'm sorry, sir. I panicked.
You sitting down.
I'm sorry.
Bro, you don't know where your wallet's at? See, that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Be a square, okay? Don't live on the other end of the law because it's not worth it. Don't do organized crime if you are not organized, man. Be a square. But if you get jammed up, shut up. If you get jammed up, shut up. I'm all about not making it worse, man. Come on.
Look inside my bag, please. The top here?
This one?
Yeah. Yeah.
So are any of those cards in there a Cash App card?
No.
Do those cards in there have your name on?
Yes, sir.
Can he pull those cards out and make sure?
Yes, sir.
Do you have your ID inside there?
No, yeah, I have my ID.
You had your ID in your pocket?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's my mother's.
That's your mother's? And I can go call your mom and verify this?
Yes, sir.
All right.
You have her phone number.
Yes, sir. I know about her.
You have it in your phone?
I remember it by.
Do you have it in your phone?
Yes, sir.
That would be the question. Okay. What do you have her saved in your phone under?
Ma.
Ma? Okay. So, why would you not use any of these different credit cards to pay for incidentals?
That's the card I used. That's the card I gave Rory.
Lying.
For my incidental.
The guy downstairs for incidentals.
Yeah.
This is not a cash out card.
It is a cash out card, sir. It has the cash tag at the top.
You said the cash out card was in Missouri, though.
My personal one with my name on
Right.
it.
That's what you just sat there and told me outside.
You said with my name on it.
The one that
Do I
you
have a
used for
cash out card? A
incidentals.
rectangle card?
The one you said you used for incidentals, you said it was in Missouri.
No, I didn't. That's the card I used.
Hold up, man. Look, let me explain this to you. You've got like 5 different video cameras recording you right now.
I understand.
It is not going to make you YouTube famous.
I understand.
But it is going to sit there and go and verify.
Hey,
what
yo,
said.
you are on the Heavy Gantt channel, sir. Come on.
Didn't say.
I understand.
Like he just sat there and told you. You sat there and answered me saying that your cash app card that you're going to use is up in Missouri.
So I've been asked a bunch of questions.
No, it's not
my name
confusing.
on it?
They're easy questions. I'm not asking you anything difficult. This is not difficult questions I'm asking you.
I understand.
So what do you have that you can show me that can verify the reasons why you're down here in Atlanta?
All of those things. If you check that Forever 21 bag,
Is there like an itinerary in there?
no, it's my equipment though. I'm a designer, creative director. I use clothing, my computer here, here's my sketchbooks in my bag. You can open my backpack.
That's not answering my question.
What he's trying to get at is, do you have like email that's verified that you should be here? Basically showing that.
No, sir, I don't have anything like that. Everything sounds word of mouth.
Digging himself deep.
You're down here for a reason, right?
Yes, sir.
Like you have a manager that you said has sent you down here to Atlanta to attend what?
It's a studio session tomorrow.
And is this something publicized?
You don't keep lying,
Public?
boy.
No, sir.
Is it some...
See, here's the thing. There's nothing that he's going to say that's going to get him out of this, so he should shut up. But what does he do? He continues to lie, continues to make up and none of these lies are good. None of them are good. He sounds like a person that got caught and don't know what to do.
I bet between you and some other people at some studio.
Yeah, they already have the studio. They're already.
And you don't have anything from a manager that's saying, hey,
I mean,
Mr. Smith, you're supposed to be down in Atlanta tomorrow at this time, at this place, at this location, meeting with this guy to do this stuff.
Not a piece of paper, sir.
An email, a text. Everybody likes to go put everything on Instagram. Do you have anything through Instagram?
No,
you got anything through WhatsApp? You got anything through any other app thing that's here?
Meanwhile, the suspect's alleged manager finally returned the officer's call, but once questioned, the conversation didn't go well for the suspect.
What?
Hey Rory, this is Officer Artist with Dunwoody PD. How are you doing?
What up?
Hey, so your buddy here who's been calling you and you haven't been answering, he's calling in reference to this room reservation that you made for him.
Yeah.
Okay, can you tell me a little bit about how you did that?
I looked on the internet. It's like this site. They got like discounted reservations and shit. And yeah, I just got one and sent it to him.
Okay, what's the name of the website?
It's on this app. I'll tell you. It's called Blue Moon.
Blue Moon?
Hold on, I'll tell you. Blue Moon gift cards.
Okay. And walk me through what you did on that app, on the Blue Moon gift cards app. Tell me exactly what you did.
You just You go to the link, and you look at all their products and see what they got. And they got like hotel points and stuff, and then you buy some points. And yeah.
Okay. So this particular room that you used, um, whose name did you use for the room?
You just use your name.
Okay, and what is your name?
My name is Chris. Like my real name is Chris.
Whoa,
Chris
where's Rory?
what?
Bradley.
So it's Chris Bradley. That's your last name? Bradley?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it spelled Bradley?
Ley.
Ley? Okay. What's your date of birth?
July 12th, 96.
July 12, 96. Okay. So rather than what's your relationship with Wasila?
I would be buying clothes and stuff.
You said what?
From him. I said I'd be buying clothes and stuff from him.
Okay, so you're not his manager or anything like that.
Yeah, like I like on that type tip we be talking like trying to explore that, but like I started buying clothes from him.
Okay, that's not what I asked you, boss. I said, are you his manager, assistant manager? What are you?
Not officially. I'm not his manager.
Okay, so what do y'all do?
Scam, scheme. You know what I mean? Because homeboy is probably in on it on some degree. To what degree, though? You know what I'm saying? I don't think the dude we talking to right now is the chief mastermind of this operation. I think it's a whole bunch of people that maybe you got some numbers, bought somebody's information, and you don't know what you're doing. That's what I think.
Make clothes.
Okay, y'all make clothes?
Yeah.
Okay, where do y'all make clothes at?
Like all over the world.
Okay. When you set the reservation, was there anybody else's name on it?
No, I didn't send. I just sent like the points. Like I didn't send the reservation. I just sent like the info they sent me. I just forwarded it.
Okay. Who did you forward it to?
I just forwarded it to whoever wanted to run. I don't know.
Okay. Did you purposely set this up for him to stay here?
No, I'm confused on like what's even going on. To be honest.
Okay. Well, I'm asking you, so did you book this room for him, Wasila? Yeah.
Of course.
Oh yeah. I got his info though.
Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he? He's in on it, but he ain't the mastermind, man. They both together.
So you got nothing that sits there and I can go and verify.
Hey, buddy, he's claiming he's not even your official manager. He's full of crap.
What?
Yeah. So
What the fuck?
I got his information, and you're still under arrest. Okay.
What the fuck? He said he's not. What?
He's not your official manager, but y'all just buy clothes together from all over the world. He has no idea how he set up this room for you. He set it up on a bogus app from God knows who nobody knows about. Uses other people's rewards on it, and then put you on it.
What the fuck? Why the fuck would they do?
So I don't know what's going on, but
what the fuck, man?
Yeah, I got his information. So
what the fuck, man?
Does he live over there in Missouri?
No, he's in California. Right?
He lives in California?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Dude, look at me.
Run this back real quick. Did he say something about Missouri?
Close together from all over the world. He has no idea how he set up this room for you. He set it up on a bogus app from God knows who nobody knows about. Uses other people's rewards on it, and then put you on it.
What the fuck? Why the fuck would they do?
So I don't know what's going on, but
what the fuck, man?
Yeah, I got his information. So
what the fuck, man?
Does he live over there in Missouri?
No, he's in California. Right?
He lives in California?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Dude, look at me. How old are you?
24.
24 years old. Did you just get by through life sitting here saying, hey, man, hey, can you set me up a room somewhere? I mean, I know you're out in California, but can you set me up a room somewhere over in, like, Georgia? I mean, I'm in Missouri.
Sir, I don't do
but
this.
I mean,
This is not what I do, sir. This is not what I do. This is not what I don't just.
tonight you is.
Right, somebody booked this for me, sir. I didn't do this.
Sir, you mean tonight you are, not tonight you is.
That somebody was Rory, wasn't it?
Yeah, I didn't know the name or
Did
any
you
of
go
that.
visit him over there in California?
I haven't been in a second. I haven't been
Have you ever
since
seen
last
this
year.
guy in your life?
Yes, sir.
When's the last time you seen him?
Maybe sometime last year.
How many years you've known him?
Maybe 3 or 4.
Okay. In the last 3 or 4 years, how many times have y'all physically been together in person?
Right.
And not over the phone doing God knows what? That you can think of right now.
Maybe 2 or 3 times.
You can trust some guy that you barely know.
I
To
mean,
get your
I'm-
room.
I got a quick question. So, how long you known Rory?
Maybe 3 or 4 years.
3 or 4 years. Is he affiliated with a tour?
Yeah.
How do you know him before a tour?
Well, we were just cool.
You were just cool?
Yeah, he's
How'd
an
you meet
artist
him?
as well.
How'd you meet him?
He's an
Rory,
artist as
Rory
well.
was high
Where'd you meet
on
him?
the phone too.
What is it? I'm sorry. I'm
Where'd you
getting
meet him
thrown off
first?
here. Internet, sir.
Internet. On what? Instagram?
Facebook.
Facebook?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
He's from the same city that I am
Have you ever
from.
heard of a Blue Moon Rewards app?
What?
Just the beer. So, you're going to jail for scamming some other dude out of some rewards points, which is going to be the value of the room for 2 nights.
The suspect repeatedly asked officers to call his mother, so they did. And that conversation revealed even more details about the whole fraud situation.
The plot thickens.
What's your mom's name? No, he'll need your mom's name.
She's in his mom, right?
Yes, sir.
I mean, I just don't
I have-
understand.
I know-
How
I
many
know- I
times
know
have you
her
stayed
number.
at a hotel?
I've stayed multiple times, sir.
Okay, what hotel do you normally stay at?
Whatever that's close.
Okay, so how do you normally get a hotel room? I know we kind of went down this road already once.
I walk into the hotel until I'm
No. How do you get the hotel room?
Is that her number?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna call her.
Okay.
Do you pay for your hotel room?
Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
Someone else pays for your hotel room.
It depends on if it's work or if it's personal.
Well, Chris Bradley?
Chris Browning. I know that name.
Hello.
Hello, is this Miss Tori Hall?
Yes.
Hey, Miss Tori, this is Officer Arias with the Dunwoody Police here at
Mama, your son on that bullshit again.
Georgia. How are you doing, ma'am?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm all right. So I'm here with your son, Wasila. He is currently placed under arrest for theft by conversion.
What's that?
So essentially what that is that he schemed somebody else on their account to stay at a hotel. So apparently he's saying that somebody that he knows by the name of, do you know anybody by the name of Chris Bradley?
Not right off.
You said,
I mean, I probably could by another name.
okay. So he's basically saying that that's like his assistant manager or whatever. So he's saying he's like a graphic designer, rapper. Can you confirm that?
Yeah, he is.
He is?
He
Okay, okay,
He really is.
okay.
So if he's saying if that's his manager, then he is. His assistant manager, yes. He really is.
Okay.
Well, I mean, hold on now. Like, Mama's only gonna say what she knows her son has told her. So let's keep watching.
Well, that's why we wanted to call you to confirm, because he did say
It's
that.
business, so, all he can do is go off of, this is what I'm paying you for, and go off of,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Nah, Mama, that's what he's telling you.
True enough, yeah, you shouldn't be getting hung up on, but that's his assistant manager, and that's what it is. That's what he get paid for.
Right. And ultimately, in this situation, both would be held responsible. So he gave me his name and date of birth and all that, which I don't know yet if it's his true name or anything like that, but I do have his manager's phone number. And I'm gonna look up more. I'm gonna look him up more so that way he can be held responsible as well. Okay. But for right now, because Your son took the reservation and stayed at the hotel and all that. He's held responsible too because he kind of contributed into what his manager gave to him.
Okay, so what is he still in Miami?
No, so you're saying, is he supposed to be in Miami?
Well, the last I spoke with him, he was in.
Okay. What was that?
Well, he said he was going to Miami. I don't know if he went to Miami. That's why I'm asking, where is he at now?
So right now he's in Georgia.
Georgia, okay.
Yes, he's in Dunwoody, the city of Dunwoody. This is where he's at now.
Okay.
But when I asked, like I said, when I asked the guy if he was his assistant manager or manager or anything like that, he couldn't really tell me. He was just like, "Oh no, we sell clothes together." That's all he really told me.
Okay, well, I can't really, I don't know why he did that, but like I said, yeah, I'm an assistant manager, so I'm not understanding why he hung up on you.
I'm not sure either. Like when I started,
That's the truth. Whatever Wasila's telling you, that's the truth. Whatever he's, on his end, I don't know what he could be having going on.
That's a problem. Whatever he's telling you is the truth. Whatever my little boy's telling you is the truth. It doesn't matter if he's in there with somebody else's identification. Whatever he told you is the truth. That's the problem. That's why the young man is jammed up right now because of that right there. It's unfortunate, man. Unfortunate, because you're playing around with some serious stuff. Okay. Let's keep watching, y'all. Let's keep watching.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, when I tried to ask him anything about the room, he said, "I don't know what's going on right now," and started, I don't know, just naming drugs at the top of his head, and then hung up on me.
He pays this man to do. I paid you to get me in the room, whatever I tell you to do, I pay you for that. So, he's just falling. He's not supposed to have no confirmation. His assistant manager is. This is what I paid you for.
Yeah,
I'm not supposed to have anything.
Right. I don't know what they did honestly, I'm still kind of confused on how they got the room, essentially, and how this other person's name, who's actually is the owner of the rewards points that they use and the account, like that, all that is just.
I can assure you, sir, I can promise you, he's not doing no fraud. I can promise you that. On his end, I can promise you
It's a good thing that his mama promised that he ain't do no fraud. Okay.
that.
Thanks,
Anybody else's end, I cannot speak on. But I can promise you on his end, he's not doing no fraud.
Well, what do you need confirmation?
I can promise you that.
He gave information about having the room besides his name.
He's not doing no fraud on his end. He's like a high profile. You look him up, you can see he's not.
Right.
He's not. No. I understand everything that you're saying. I'm not saying that you're wrong.
Well,
but I'm saying if you're the
you are saying that he's wrong. You're saying your son's telling the truth. He's definitely not doing fraud. So you can't agree with what the police say and with what your son says. Both people ain't telling the truth.
one that booked this room, and you're booking it, you're the one that's getting the confirmation number. All that hanging up, I don't know nothing about why you're doing that, but he's just doing what he pays his men to do.
Okay, and you're saying that he's supposed to be in Miami?
It was yesterday morning. No, that's not what I was saying. He was telling me that he was thinking he stays in Atlanta.
Okay.
Where's he supposed to be at right now?
In Atlanta, but he told me that he was thinking of going to Miami. That's why I asked that.
Did he say where he was supposed to be going to in Atlanta?
Say that again?
Where was he supposed to be in Atlanta?
What do you mean where he's supposed to be in Atlanta?
Did he tell you like a specific place that he's going, or kind of like what his business in Atlanta was?
No, we didn't speak on nothing on that.
Like, hey mom, I'm going to go down to.
I already knew that he was in Atlanta.
Okay. Well, hopefully he doesn't get in the same
We didn't
trouble.
speak on nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah. Okay. Well, hopefully he doesn't get in the same trouble in Atlanta he did in Miami.
Say that again, sir. I can't hear you. Hold on.
I'm sorry. I said I hope he doesn't get in the same trouble in Atlanta that he did in Miami.
Well, I don't know anything about Miami.
Oh.
If he's there,
Well, I went and,
then obviously he didn't go to
well, I
Miami.
went and I Googled him like you had said, and I pulled it up, and one of the things I pulled up was he was arrested in Miami for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
I don't know anything about that, sir.
Of course
I would
you
want to know
don't.
about that, Mom.
Of course you don't, Mama. You believe whatever that boy tells you. That's why he getting prepped for the penitentiary. Run this back.
Here, you hold on,
I'm sorry.
No, we didn't speak on nothing on that.
Okay, Mom, I'm going to go down to.
I already knew that he was in Atlanta.
Okay. Well, hopefully he doesn't get in the same
We didn't
trouble.
speak on nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah. Okay. Well, hopefully he doesn't get in the same trouble in Atlanta he did in Miami.
Say that again, sir. I can't hear you. Hold on,
I'm sorry. I said I hope he doesn't get in the same trouble in Atlanta that he did in Miami.
Well, I don't know anything about Miami.
Oh.
If he's there,
Well, I went and,
then obviously he didn't go to Miami.
well, I went and I Googled him like you had said, and I pulled it up, and one of the things I pulled up was he was arrested in Miami for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
I don't know anything about that, sir.
No.
I would want to know about that, Mama.
Right.
I understand what you're saying.
Or Mama may know some shit. You know what I'm saying? She just is hip to talking to the police. You know, she's prepped this young man for the penitentiary, so she knows not to talk too much. I don't know.
Now that you say that, yes, but
hey, she didn't get that young boy none of that game if she had it, because he in there crying and talking.
he's grown, sir.
You're right. He is
You
grown.
have to understand that, you know.
You're right,
Hey,
Mama.
and that's what it be too. After you done prepped him for the penitentiary, you know, obviously, now he's grown. Yeah, he sure is.
He's grown.
He's grown, so you know they're not going to. I mean, I don't know if you have kids, but you know they
100% with you,
want
Mama.
us to know. So if they don't tell us, we don't know unless somebody else does.
You're right.
So
You're
you
right.
know.
Yep, you're right.
I don't know.
I get you. I'm right there with you.
Is he being?
He's going to be arrested. Yes, ma'am.
Officers searched the room, and the final nail in the coffin came when they found the suspect's plane ticket.
So it's just like you flew down here, right?
Yes, sir.
So in order to fly down here, you had reservations, right?
Right.
Was it made through the management company, or did you make them?
No, I made my reservation.
You made your reservations to
Yes,
fly
sir.
down here?
Yes, sir.
So you had like a plane ticket, you got your ticket to get back, correct? To
No,
Missouri?
one way.
One way? Okay. Are you going to head down to Miami after this?
Yeah.
Okay. Because your mom said something about you wanting to go down to Miami.
Yeah.
Or thinking about it.
Yeah, I was supposed to miss court for that thing. So.
Oh, you got court down there for that silliness down there in Miami?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hopefully that works out for you.
Thank you.
But you got reservations, right? So you're not dumb. You're a smart guy. You got to be a super smart guy because you've been doing this since 6 years old. That's a lot of talent. So.
Did you fly in from Missouri or Miami?
Missouri. Yeah, I was in Miami though previously.
The Miami thing was in what, last year? Or was it
When
the
I
year
was
before?
Brazil, in Miami, yeah.
Was it last year or the year before? 22 maybe?
2021.
21? Yeah. Okay. So. Well, this is a flight from Miami to here for today. You flew in from Miami?
What do you mean?
Yeah, this is a plane ticket.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
It's got today's date on there.
So I asked you.
Today's 22 February.
You said you flew from Missouri to Atlanta.
This is Miami.
That's Miami
To
to
Atlanta.
here.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I told you guys I haven't been to sleep.
Oh. Okay. All right.
I mean, Miami's hot. Missouri's not as hot as Atlanta.
And stuff.
Huh?
I have my coat.
Yo.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Good luck with this story, sir. Good luck.
Miami's a lot hotter than Missouri. I knew if I flew out of Missouri, Missouri's not as pretty as Miami.
How dare you, sir? I'm sure he's not lying.
Well, I'll give you a little bit more.
Hear my mom say I'm supposed to go to
I'll give you a little bit more advice. When you go to court, don't tell them you're tired because that's not going to help.
Not gonna help you.
Man,
Let's get it there. We gotta throw this out. It's back over.
dang, man. You're not a Diamond Elite member, are you?
No, I'm a rewards member though.
Then why didn't you use your own reward, sir?
This dude is a Diamond Elite member with 1,480,310 points.
We'll just take his points.
Plus the ones that's getting credited back.
Yeah, that's a lot of points. I guess management didn't realize that he would miss his points. So, and then being a rewards member, you'll get emails saying that your points are being used too, just in case you weren't sure.
See, the cop letting him know, son, this is not for you, son. This life of crime, fooling around with the streets, scamming and scheming and trying to get over, it is not for you. You are not smart enough to do organized crime. You cannot do organized crime if you're not organized. You can't. They're gonna catch you. You're gonna alert a guy with that many points. What are you doing on a hope and a prayer that you take his points and he just doesn't notice? Is that the scheme?
The security guy.
We're on our way out.
Yeah, the transport and stuff.
All right.
He was charged with disorderly conduct and transported to DeKalb County Jail.
Why was he just charged with disorderly conduct? Is that right, or is that a typo? That don't make sense.
Yeah.
Disorderly conduct. Hey, did Crime Cam now get that right? Is that true? That's all he got charged? Well, shit. Hey, if all the young man got charged was disorderly conduct, then hey, he got away with some shit. Got away with some shit. Don't do it again. Okay, now if that happens to be a typo, that's something different. If in fact he gets found guilty of this or he gets put on probation for this, it will follow him for 10 plus years doing any type of fraud or whatever the case is, right? But if it's just disorderly conduct, he's gravy. He's gravy. The Lord done gave that man a second chance. If that's the case, let me know what you guys think. Remember, you can say whatever you want to say. The only rules are talk like you got some sense and be nice. All praise to the Almighty algorithm. Like, share, subscribe. Yes, we on our way to 1 million, baby. Let's get